Welcome, everyone to Chessman's TV, episode 207. Today's January 28th, and I knew that without looking at the calendar or the clock or the calculator. Pretty impressive. Today we're doing something new as always. Crazyhouse on Chessman's TV. We have never played Crazyhouse on Chessman's TV, mostly because Le Chess, the website we play on, has never had Crazyhouse. Now, you might remember a few dozens of episodes ago, like maybe 60, 70 episodes ago, we started playing anti-chess for the first time when it came out. Let me tell you what, I'm a doofus at new variants. I was horrible at anti-chess. And if you go back and watch the very first anti-chess episode, you'll see me blundering like nothing else because I have no idea what's going on. But if you watch some of my more recent anti-chess, you can see some moves that aren't blunders. I'm still not like an anti-chess genius, but at least I know how to play. So that's what we're going to observe here. This is my first Crazyhouse stream, so we're probably going to see a lot of simple mistakes and bad openings. But hey, that's okay. You guys are probably doing the same thing. So let's go to the website now. This is lichess.org, where you can play your own Crazyhouse if you wish to do that. There is no good width for my screen for some reason. I don't know who did this, but either one thing or another is out of line, so we'll just have to live with that. Create a game. This seems like a good time control, 3-1, and the variant will be Crazyhouse. The reason it was on Racing Kings, obviously I've been practicing up for the enormous Racing Kings tournament. And when I say enormous, I am not kidding. If you go here and go to Tournament, which is behind the Chess with TV banner, so you can't see it, but scroll down here in Tournaments, you can see the enormous, where is it? The Chess Whiz Cup 2, Saturday at 8 a.m. is my time control. It's time zone. It's going to be your time zone there. You click on that. There are 148 people signed up. The reason for that is there is a Bitcoin prize. Not an entire Bitcoin, of course, because that'd be hundreds of dollars. But I'm giving away a small portion of Bitcoin. It's 50,000 bits, which is about $20 United States money, which is quite a bit of money to make on the internet playing chess. So definitely there's a lot of people practicing for that, including myself. My plan is to win the prize myself, and then, oh great, I gotta hide this, don't I, up here, so that you can see better what's available to draw. And then I'll get the prize back and we can have another tournament. That sounds great. Oh no, the world's best Crazyhouse player is playing against me. He's a 25.99. I don't think I'm long for this world. I am 17.09, so I'll survive perhaps 3 moves before I die. Why are you sitting in the dark? Asks one of the viewers. Because if I were standing, you would not see my face. So I don't want to lose this f7 pawn, but I'm concerned my opponent will just capture it. See how bad it gets if he does. So in Crazyhouse, when you capture a piece, you instantly get it in your tray, or in hand as they call it, up here in this area of the board. And when it's in hand, you can add it back to the board for your move. And there's a lot of things you can do. You can check your opponent by adding it back. You can add your pawn back to the 7th rank, so it's about to promote it to a queen. Some pretty deadly things. So it's definitely a pretty dangerous game. You know what I mean? Let's see what happens. See what happens. I'm going to pin this knight. The reason he's not taking here is because when he comes down with the check, it's not guarded. My queen can capture that. But now that he's played d3, his bishop is guarding that square. So that's when I need to start worrying about this check. So I'm actually going to move my queen out here, maybe? Queen up here to help defend that so that I can take with queen, survive a little bit better. Okay, a trades, perhaps. Trades. It's going to be pawn trades, it's bishop trades. I'll just allow that. Trade. So after we've traded bishops here, we can now add pieces to the board, so it's going to start looking crazy real soon. I will take that and then play my knight up. So we both have a knight to drop now, and those knights can appear anywhere. I think I'm just going to die. If he takes here and then adds a knight with check, or moves his knight here, check, then I will die. So let's take that knight. Nope, that's going to make things worse, not better. So I'll take with the queen if he takes this, and that'll help. So now he has 2 knights, I have a knight and a bishop. He adds a knight. I'm just going to let that sit there. Wish I had a pawn. I'll castle. Not sure what's going to happen. I'm sure there's some amazing attacks that will take place right now. So I can add the bishop here and threaten the checkmate. I can add a pawn here, but I don't have a pawn. Let's move in. Ha ha ha! He's pinned, right? Okay. So now I've got this 2600 on his heels as I... Oh, my queen's under attack. So can I do anything? Or do I just have problems? If I add something here, he just takes it. If I add a knight here, he can now take my queen. That's kind of bad. I guess I better save my queen. Too bad. I wanted to do some cool things. I have to save my queen because he's blocked this pin. So this is the world's best Crazyhouse player right now, and I'm still alive, so I'm pretty happy about that. I have 30 seconds left, though, so I need to play a little quicker. I'll pull my queen out of that mess. He's almost out of pieces to drop. He has a knight left, but this is very scary. Fortunately, he's out right now. I'm going to play here. If he had another pawn, for example, he would drop it here. And he's about to do that, so I'm really hosed right now. Or he'll just take this for free. One of those things. I'm dead, even if this isn't Crazyhouse. Now he definitely has a win. Let's see what I can do. Let's start adding some things here to this board. I have to take with pawn. So he can definitely checkmate with his queen because he can add the queen to g7 here, pushing my king up, and then g4, checkmate. So I was toast. He'll play me again, though. I have a challenge from QKXWSM, and I will play you next after one more game with the champion. So I feel like I survived pretty long there, even though I was totally annihilated. I just felt pretty good to not get checkmated in 2 moves, but that's probably just because he was allowing me to survive. I'm sure this is some kind of terrible trap where I just lose very quickly, but seems like I got a knight for a pawn. So we'll find out how this goes. I think I better challenge the center. And I'll play that same move. Can't go wrong copying, right? Let's just play these same moves. Play the knight in here so that it's more difficult to pin this way. Oh no, this is very dangerous. I have some options between taking, leaving it, and moving my pawn. I think I'll play my knight up here to cover these squares a little better. He's going to have a pawn again. He's going to start tearing me apart. This is super dangerous. Maybe I'll take with king, because I do have 2 attackers on each of these squares. So he's going to be dropping his knight here next, which we don't want. Maybe queen up. If I recapture, then he puts his knight here, and I don't think it gets any better from there. But we'll try it. See how bad it gets. Check. Because now, if he waits a moment, I could add my pawn back here, which I will now do. Okay, so I'm alive, kind of. Another one appears. A problem. So I now take that, and I'm going to try to add another pawn back. Am I alive? I just got a queen, so now I have to survive. Oh no! I can move my king over. I think I better trade my queen for that. No, because if I do, he'll have a queen to drop, and his queen will appear in a very deadly place. So let's just try to not give him the queen. Let's try to play this way. Oh, this is checkmate. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Okay, good game. That was cool. I wonder if that was a forced attack, though, if I had any way out. Those were fun. GG's. Cool attacks. Definitely strong move to play the pawn at h3 the first time. And then the knight check. I wasn't so sure about sacrificing his queen for this knight, but he probably saw a forced checkmate. So there's a question in chat. Team Flute says, is he gay? That's actually a good guess, but actually I'm just hoarse, and so I sound gay, but no, I'm not gay. But, I mean, that is off by 1, right? I'm either am or I'm not, so I was nearly, but definitely not. Nice try, though. So this is now going to be a 30-second game with no increments, so it's going to be super, 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 super fast, and it requests futuristic sounds. which is clearly going to be to his advantage. But we'll do it. Okay, okay. All caps, all caps, all caps, please. I'll request something he's already provided. Go! I'm going to try to take this pawn. Go! You too? What? He didn't use all caps. I'm annoyed. Go! Make your move! Boom. Oh, what is this bishop blocking this pawn? This is terrible. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'll just check you. This does open up this square a little bit. This is dangerous. I better lose some pieces here. This is really bad for me. He's got two bishops coming down on my queen side. Let's trade queens. Certainly some dying is going to happen right now. So add some things. Add some more things. I feel scared. That was an interesting move. What should I put on the board now? Anything, but I did. Oh no, I did! I did. I hope I never lose again. That was a horrible sound. Chesswiz, you got to play more pieces back on the board. But what do I know? This guy's really good. Sounds good, Tadpole Loop. I'll play again and put way more pieces on the board. I'm going to put my opponent's pieces on the board. That's how seriously I'm going to put some pieces on. So I don't know what I'm doing in Crazyhouse. If you're trying to watch this in order to learn to be better in Crazyhouse, I recommend you use these futuristic sounds to travel into the future and watch like episode 260 or something that hasn't occurred yet. Apparently we have another game. Because at that point I will have learned something about Crazyhouse and I'll be able to teach you what to do. But at this point I have no idea. So just don't play what I'm playing and you'll be okay. Knight c6. I'm leaving this pawn here, which is very unusual. Because I don't want to move it. And because it would be leaving a weakness behind. So what have we got here? Bishop's coming out. I like this. I guess this bishop could just go here. So should I add this to the board now? Whatever your name is? Should I... oh, there's an open file. Should I trade some knights and then... I don't know. I guess I'll do some things. Oh, there's 10 seconds for the game. I'm a doofus. He's going to try to win, so let's put some stuff on here. I hate it when my opponents try to win. This is looking pretty powerful. Wish I could get my queen into that game. 1 second for the whole game. Oh, he just got checkmated! Wow, Chesswiz had 2 seconds and I made a million moves in 2 seconds. That felt awesome. I can't believe I won that game considering the risks, which would be the risk of losing. There was some significant risks in that case. But adding this queen right here just checkmated our opponent pretty fiercely. That was fun. Whew. Okay, Team Flute says, do you ever play shogi? It's Japanese chess and you can drop capture pieces. Yes, I do know of shogi and I did play it once, but I don't know anything about shogi. So... although I played it, so I guess I know a little bit. We're fighting against a cheese typo. Are you ready? That's how you spell that. It is now 8.5 against 7.5 if you look closely here. 8.5 against 7.5. Chesswiz is down by 1, so let's throw some pawns out there and take them. This time it's an exchange French. We're going to pile up on the king side here. Is he castling kingside? I'm going to pawn storm him. I don't know if this is an opening in Crazyhouse, but I'm going to do it. See how it goes. We got some trades here. Okay, this guy's dead meat. Let's put some mean stuff in here. How about a pawn right here? Oh, there's so many options. Pawn there. Now a knight will checkmate him. Can I get a knight? Give me a knight! I wish I had a partner who could actually give me a knight. Is he going to run outward? If he runs out, no. Okay, and so I need to take a knight now. Let's go take a knight. I've got one. Got it! Now I can put the knight right here. Uh-oh! That's the uh-oh sound. bishops. I don't know what to do. Whoa, what's going on? That's not going to work. Oh, our opponent's out of time. I'm like nervous trying to calculate stuff, but it turns out the clock's super important because this is 30 seconds for the whole game. Now, apparently that's not like 30 seconds for chess because checkmates happen so quickly. But for some reason, I thought the knight would be like a floating knight 3 feet off the ground so that the bishop could actually continue to guard that pawn. I didn't consider that perhaps that knight would be blocking the bishop so that he could take the pawn. So it turns out it wasn't quite checkmate, but it felt like checkmate when I was like, bam, knight g6. He could also just take it with his queen, but none of that happened. But I imagined something cool. Knight g6, all it did was lose a pawn. Here's an opening. See how it goes. Let's try this. Play f3? No, okay. So we're just playing chess right now. I'm going to take that knight because I love knights. I want to put a pawn right there. How can I get me a pawn? Give me a pawn. Let's do lots of trades. Oh, cool. Lots of trades. But I don't have a pawn yet. I haven't castled. Should I castle somewhere? Ah! 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 This isn't working. The more screaming I do, the more my king moves out. Ah! Oh, this is only getting worse, and now he's in my house. No, I went the wrong way. Obviously, I should have gone this way. So that was a problem. So I'm in this position when I'm sitting right here. And his queen appears in my house, right? Stop it, futuristic sounds. Thank you. Right here. I think I need a plan that's going to be stand, not just lose. So maybe add the bishop at this point, like bishop at e7. Because if I add the queen, he just trades queens. And then I'm still in the same problem, only worse. Worse meaning because it's still his turn. And so it's worse because I don't know, it just feels worse. So if I put the bishop here, he's not going to trade his queen for the bishop. So maybe that's what I should have done. Of course, he didn't have a knight at the time, so he wouldn't just be dropping knight c7. That would be nice. He's got to go bye. So I'll send him a frown face, and then we'll see who else is challenging me here. Oh, Aramis wants to play a super slow. We're taking this off futuristic because he's gone. Much better. A very super slow Crazyhouse game. It's 20 seconds added per move. So if we finish this Crazyhouse game by the end of the episode, we're going to be doing pretty well. So let's hope that he messes up and moves too fast. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. Should I just trade the bishop right now? for that thing. Let's bring the knight out so I can check him. I'm going to sacrifice. I'm going to sacrifice right here. Bam! Bishop for pawn. And now I have almost 3 minutes, and I started with 2, so I'm pretty good at this already. Check. I can add now whatever I've captured, so I captured a pawn. His king comes outward. Oh, this is very tempting to put the pawn here on f5. Oh, very tempting. In fact, that's extremely tempting. It's like 500% tempting. If I don't do it, I will not lose. I'm not going to lose either way. That's how I know that. He's going to have to play king over, definitely. Oh, he takes that. That's a stupid move. Stupid move. Because now when I move this, it's discovered whammy. Let's do that. Whammy! I just found your whammy in my closet. And that's called discovered whammy. Yeah, knight f7 fork, great suggestion, except I haven't got no knight. So if he had actually played king h6, then knight f7 would have been fantastic. But you can't play knight f7 if your knight's been captured. That's the rule in Crazyhouse. So I think something explosive should happen here. Probably I should just take this. Now I have a knight, so I can knight f7. This is great, guys. This is great. I'll do it. Oh yeah, there's even a circle there to bring it home. Land right here, orbital knight, who is crash landing. I think this is so checkmate. I don't have anything to drop, but let me get this pawn here. Huh? I didn't get it. Well, what about knight g5? Is that checkmate? No? Why not? Because of king g2. Well, then what about queen f3? Is that checkmate? Well, Yes, and it's also really awesome because his king has moved 7 moves toward me, and that's not pretty normal for Crazyhouse. So close to a touchdown, man. You are just 1 move away from destruction of my back rank. I am so lucky. I'm going to decline that. Good game, but I don't want to play another 400-minute game, so I enjoyed that. I've got another challenge here. This one is from Alimony. He wants to play super fast chess, so let's do that. This is half a minute for the entire game. Good luck. Oh no, I let go of my shift key. Now I'm embarrassed by that one. I'll just take all the center. I think this is stupid because this open spot now is going to be my doom. But we'll see how it goes. Let's pull back here. Oh, I want to just destroy him with pawns. That would be so fun. Whee! Now I'll come over here and checkmate you. Oh, defensive man. Well, that means you're not offensive man, and that's good. Probably wearing deodorant. That's probably why you're not offensive right now. I get it. Get it. It's a pun. It's on the word offensive. Take some more center. Oh, this is great. I'll just keep taking you and who knows what else. Pushing some more. Oh no, there's no time left for the whole game. I'll add my pawn right here. That'll annoy him. Oh! I've got some pretty good squares here. Oh, thanks. Knight. I'm out of time. No, I'm checked. And he has .2. Why does ChessWiz not have the touch that he had 2 years ago? Used to be with this elite mouse. Look at this mouse. With this elite mouse, the rat, whatever it is, rat 3, I could move faster than 10 opponents. And now one opponent can just check me. And I'm like, what do I do? My mouse is a horse. Get it? Because they're both animals. I can't get out of check. And he just won. Now he's like, I'm your big fan. And so I'll say, I'm your couch. Because I have a big fan in my living room, and I don't think it's him. And so perhaps if he has a big couch, then at least our insults are equal. He says, I have to go, colon, right paren. So I'm going to do colon, space, left paren, left paren. You might notice if you check the YouTube channel and you look at the various comments that people post, which usually require multiple brain cells to post. So you got some high-level intelligence on those comments. I usually reply by using whatever grammar errors and typos that they used. So in this case, his nose consists of a space. So of course I have copied his nose. That's my style, right? So you see that a lot. You'll be like, oh, sorry. So I'll just be like the letter O because that's all they did. It's my style. So let's play some fast Crazyhouse. Not as fast as that, but a little bit fast. A little bit fast. 1 + 1. Very difficult math. I don't have any challengers right now. That's a clue for you. If you want to play me at Crazyhouse, challenge me fast before the general public gets to me. Because it's not going to be long. Hello, Alpha Strike. So glad you're here. Hello, program Fox 2 long-term viewers. Long-term. Finally, a decent Go server has had a post. That's interesting. Ready Abuela, which means grandparent, maybe. Maybe. Advance. Advance! Okay, so there's a hole right there. I think I'll just take and then just destroy him. So if I put my pawn here, he'll actually trade his bishop for those 2 pawns, and I don't want him to do that. That would be too easy for him. So I'm not going to do that. Maybe queen out, right? Can't go wrong with some extra queen movement in the opening. This is bad. He could have added the pawn there, which I think would be a good start to annoying me, but this is worse. There is this under attack and this under attack, so can I do something to him here? I'll take this. Because I've got a knight and pawn, and there's an opening right there. And this is hanging. So I think I can get some momentum here with maybe knight at c7 check. What do you think of that? Or maybe just pawn at c7, because that'd be pretty fun. Let's drop the knight, because then, of course, I could take the rook if I want to. ChessWiz, what do you think about the new Go player defeating the human European champion? I was amazed to read that headline, Tadpole Loop. Of course, I didn't read it myself. I had my secretary read it and then just tell me what it said. But it was amazing. Did I mention that part? I am so glad I learned of that because computers are solving Go for the first time in the universe, as far as we know. It may have happened, but we didn't record it, so now we have to do it again. I'm having a problem. This guy is owning me. Pawn at e4 again. No. No, no, no. I don't know what to do. I'll just put this here on F5. That's pretty fun. I'd better get my pieces. Awesome. 8 seconds. What are you doing? What are you doing? This is weird. 5 seconds now. Boom. This should be interesting. Oh no, my king is under attack. I guess I'll go send my queen to the boonies and see how that goes. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I can't castle. Uh-oh. Oh, this is bad. Oh no. There's a problem here on the square. Defends a little bit. I have no time, so I'm just putting things on the board and hoping I survive. Let's add this next. Here, maybe. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Continue to add things and do not die. Yeah, should I come out? Hi! I'm Chezwiz on the 4th rank in Crazyhouse, totally owning. It's great here. So there's some pawns teaching me in this game how to play chess. Oh, this is going to be good. Queen is coming back. Watch this. Oh, no. I have to play that. Now he has a rook, so this could be bad. Queen is back. Oh, I can't even move with the second increment. Chesswiz, why are you so dumb? My pawn. This is a pawn. My pawn can't even get the pieces around the board. Man, and I was checked for like half an hour there too. I think I'm dead because he has a rook in hand, but at least I could make a chess move and see what happens. I was so thinking I was so smart to see this queen coming back. Look at this. In this position, he checks me here, and I could bring the queen back, but I didn't notice it. But afterward, I realized, hey, look, my queen can come back. So from then on, in my brain, right, that's where I do my thinking. I'm thinking, my queen is going to come back someday and save the day, and that would be the day that it comes back. So here we come, here we go, here we come, here we go, here we come, here we go, and the queen comes back. Now, in this moment, my rook could just take that for free, but the queen, no, the queen is going to save the day. And so then I ran out of time right afterward. Story of tragedy. I mean, that was pathetic. Let's play you again, Abuelia. Let's play you again, Abuelia. GLHF, which is Golhof. Go is a board game, by the way, and it's a great one. If you don't know what Go is, go watch episode 100. You can go to YouTube at youtube.com, I think. It might be at youtube.net also. They probably own that domain. And search for Chesswiz TV episode 100. You can find a YouTube video where I played Go and I explained how and all that stuff. So you can go learn it. It's a board game. It's great. And also you could defeat the world's strongest player if you are smarter than the smartest human. Why is this such a bad looking opening for me? It's super bad. I don't understand. Je ne comprends. That's French. It means, where's my glasses? I guess I'll just castle and then die. But not in that order. I'm dying first. Actually, I'm castling first. Did you guys know you're all going to die? Unless you are machines. Then you will just run out of gasoline. But if you're a human being, you're going to die. So you might as well start preparing now by playing knight h4. Knight h4? I didn't mean that. Definitely need to protect my king here. Get some pawn. So there's a pawn and a knight. Now my mistake, of course, is not to add enough stuff. So let's start adding. Yo, I don't want to add. I want to take this center. Oh, that's a lot of bishops. I guess I am in trouble now. Bishop here. Let's gain a tempo. Now I have some of each piece. So let's cause some damage. Maybe pawn and h3. That would wreak some havoc. That's very true, Portland Tony. He says, Go players always brag that computers can beat players in chess, but not in Go, because Go is such a great game that computers will never beat humans in Go. And of course, those people were as smart as tadpoles because they were wrong, which is another way of being smart. The difference between being smart, I think I'll block with this pawn here. Like that. That's kind of nifty. The difference between smart and wrong is smart people, when they're wrong, they admit it. And if you want to be smart, you should admit it when you're wrong. It's step 2, so do it. I don't want to run out of time, but there's a lot of interesting things to do here with my pieces. I'm going here. And I'm putting my knight here. What do you think, guys? It's pretty cool attacking these things. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. That was not cool at all. What kind of chess brain just puts a knight out there where it could be taken for free? Apparently a smart one, because I admit that I'm wrong. I'll put my knight right here. Let's take this and then checkmate him. Somehow. Come on, go on the board. I'll get that. And I'll get that. Oh, this is not good. Oh no. No, no, no. He's going to put his queen right here. What kind of crazy person is playing Crazyhouse right now? Chess Whiz, you're just second place. Well, you can see that I don't know much about Crazyhouse. Trading queens when my king is as exposed as a man that's exposed like my king is exposed right now. That was not a good strategy. However, we have time for one last game, and then that's the end of the episode. After this, you can just go play Crazyhouse yourself. Just type in your browser lichess.org. After, of course, you watch episode 100 where we play Go. And then you can play Crazyhouse yourself and beat this Abulia guy because he deserves to lose. Oh, look, he's just left. What a pathetic ending to the show. Look at that. That's the end of Chess Whiz TV. Like a guy just walking out on Chess Whiz. That's the kind of thing that happens on Chess Whiz TV. But don't miss the tournament in 2 days, January 30th at 4 p.m. GMT. You might have to do your own time zone math. Go to the tournament and win 50,000 bits. Actually, you won't win them because I'm going to win the tournament, but I would love to beat you there, so I hope you show up. And I have other things to say, which is, if you go to the website at chessbiz.tv, you can see the episodes coming up. It'll actually show what we're going to do. So if you hated Crazyhouse, you could have avoided this episode if only you had gone to the website. And we've got some other things laid out, and so you can see when those things are happening. So, and that's all I'm saying. This has been Chess Biz TV. Thanks for watching.